Hello, guys. Let me turn on the comments. There we go. Hey, Felice. Hi, Jacqueline. Hello, Marianne. Guys, I had my Botox migraine shots today. When I tell you I have no makeup on, I think I might have some stuff like in my eyebrows, maybe some mascara, but it's not my glamour day. How is everyone? I got some tea. Oh, you know what? I gotta put something against the door because it's gonna rattle the whole time because I've got the window open. It's so nice out here. It's like so great. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think we're good to go. Hey, Molly. I'm being a little bit quiet tonight because Ryan is crashed out right underneath where I am right now, like a zombie. My husband's already asleep, and I'm awake. How are you guys? Let's see who's here. Hi, Felice. Why are the comments not showing up? There we go. Hello, Felice. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Marianne. Hello, Molly. Hi, guys. It's sunshine today. Us too. It was like warm out. Not as sunny, but I'll take it. The window is open. There's a window open, and the landscapers are back in full force. So the blowers, I don't miss. We have 2 neighbors who are lunatics with their yards, and they go to their house. They have the same landscapers. They take like the whole day for them, twice a week. I have no idea what they're paying. Glad they're making the neighborhood look so nice. I want to absolutely flip out. We have like laws now in our town about what time they're allowed to start the blowers. Does that bug anybody else? Because it drives me insane. So you guys, my dad is feeling good. And he sounded like himself again today. And he said he's going to drive tomorrow. And he is lucid and funny, and I don't even have any words. It's like we got him back. It was like he was gone and we got him back. It is so amazing what pain can do to a person. I mean, completely a different person when he's in pain. I am looking at myself right now with the dark circles, and it's attractive. when I go for like my Botox migraine shots, she has to like do like here. She did one here. And I just never know what she's going to do. So I just like she takes off whatever I have on. I'm not getting another one of these. I just don't wear makeup to it because she winds up like alcoholing my face. I'm like, I don't have anything on there. Oh. All right. So whose card is overflowing? Do you guys like my graphic? I thought it was funny. Okay, that was a little better. A little better. Let's see if Victoria Beckham can make me a little brighter. Yay for the sun. Oh, I haven't had no skincare on. Like I'm just, hello. I'm sorry. My sister and I have never been happier. Oh, it's just so great. Yay for the sun, yay for summer, yay for spring. I'll take it all. All right, you guys, I made a list. Before you check out, it says rebuy or am I romancing it? You know your rebuys, everything else is a situationship. Do I already have these? This, same color, same vibe, same job. Check your stash. Will this actually make it into rotation? Real rotation, real life, not I could see myself using this. Is this the best or is it just mid? I did that especially for Holly. I hope she comes. We only buy the best. If you're not sure, it's mid. Would I buy this at full price? The sale didn't make it good. The return policy, it can be a consideration, but it's not a reason. Is this actually the best price? The brand site, Memorial Day points, Sephora isn't always the win. So this is what we are going to do with our carts. We're going to take things and we're going to put them into the chat and we are going to talk about them. If you're thinking about something and you need some opinions, I think this needs to be a group think. We have so many minds in here. So much makeup is in this room, this virtual room that we've created. If you are tossing around the idea of buying something, throw it out into the universe and let us know. I did see that I think the Dior finally went on Dior. I don't know. Is that even going to Sephora, that collection? Do they get that level of collection? I don't even know anymore. I think it's on the Dior website though. I've seen swatches of the Sarah Creel blush. Oh, here it is. Oh. Why is it telling me to join the list? I'm on the list. It's telling me to log in. Oh my gosh, you would think that like I hadn't spent any money there before. Okay, so if you sign in or create an account, I'm going to put a link in the chat. Hold on. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. That is a direct link if anybody feels like using it. Hi, Maria. Hi, Judy. Thank you for the thumbs up. Holly, wait till you see the checklist. I thought of you. Okay, so this is my thinking on the Dior. Let me go back to the Dior page. I'm going to put it. Okay, let's see if it'll let me do it here. Okay. Yay. Okay, so there's two colorways of the eyeshadow. We've got like this mauve pinky kind of situation. And then we have this one with the green. I think this is the older one. This isn't the one with the flowers. This is me being not real smart. Okay, I thought it was on here. Am I wrong? Did they put the flower thing up, the daisy? I don't know what to say. I thought it was up. There's no way Dior gave the launch to somebody else. Is there? No way. Limited editions? Anybody? Have they just not put the daisies up yet? Go to makeup and eyeshadows are there. I see the sticks. Okay, here we go. Okay, so they do have the eyeshadows up. Don't want to do that. I don't even know. That's not a link. I don't understand what is wrong with us. There we go. Okay. It's the one I just put in. So they have the eyeshadows up. The blue looks kind of pretty to me. I kind of like it. I wish they did like the daisies and the ladybugs on here because it would be so cute. These flowers, they're going to be gone in like 2 seconds. What pretty colors though. The neutrals are gorgeous. I feel like this formula is better in the Quint than it is in some of the other packaging. I don't know. It's such a situation where like I can't trust it. I want to see it, but with the summer collection, I just really like the packaging. I'm going to be honest. I think the daisies are so cute. I don't know why it's not showing up though. It's really weird. Did they not put the daisies up yet? I mean, I don't know. Joy Quints are just so hit or miss, but the flower ones look so fun. I want to just talk about the packaging for a second. Let me go to Instagram. Instagram's not available. Okay, we'll go to our meet because we know that she's on top of things. I mean, hello. Hello, how orange is this bronzer going to be? It's going to be super warm and I just don't think I can wear it. I think I have to buy the highlighter and wear it on my eyes. This packaging, I've seen people open it up. It's like little, looks like little hand stitching. The flowers are 3D and they move. They're like a leatherette kind of a material, like a vegan leather. I mean, could there be anything cuter? It's just ridiculously cute. Why didn't they put that on the eyeshadows? Is anyone wondering the same thing? I think I'm going to have to get the highlighter. Have they even launched the highlighter? Will it be everywhere? Are we just being, am I just being crazy right now? That nail polish color for toes would be so cute. Has anyone seen anybody try any of these on? I saw one video that it's a very, very pretty summer collection. And they're killing me with the packaging. It's just, I can't do the bronzers. I don't think they've ever made a bronzer that works for me. They just skew so warm. But dang, that. Is anybody else into the packaging like I am? I think it's like ridiculously cute. Okay. So I'm going to have to take the comments down just for a minute to make sure. I don't know how to move this over. Let me see if I go like, this might take my mic away. No. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shrink it. Type out my list so I can just copy and paste it. I'm going to just put it in a Google Doc. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be there. Seriously? You guys, the best laid plans here we go. Got it. Okay. All right, this is less pretty, but I think it'll be easier to read. Maybe. Hold on. Here we go. Have you ever in your whole entire life seen somebody that cannot use a computer? I've seen the bronzers are very warm and orangey. I think I saw that the highlighter is a bit glittery. Well, that's why I said I was going to use it as an eyeshadow. Okay, I think I have finally done this. My computer is just dying like a slow death. I don't know. Well, my computer's not doing that. Let's see what you guys are saying. It's cute, but it will go get messed up in my makeup drawer. Yeah, somebody was saying, like, if you get any makeup on it, they think you would be able to clean it because it's kind of like vinyl-y. Bronzers are repeat shades. So is the highlighter, I think. I picked up a few of the shadow sticks. Those actually looked really pretty. And a lip maximizer. I may get another lip maximizer or two, but I'm passing on the Quince highlighter and bronzer. Felice, is that you? Who are you? Who's taking Felice? Bring her back. Felice Slanger, yes, I will have to make some room for them so they lay flat by themselves in one of my drawers. And so there's the whole kit and caboodle. Like, is this stuff just stuff that's sitting in our drawers? Maybe. I have dog hair in my mouth again. I want to try to. I can't make this attractive and fit. I'm trying. Is that readable? You guys have to tell me. Because it looks like it's about the size of the chat. It's just for you to look at and play with. We can pet it, make nice. Yeah, I made a couple purchases myself today. I bought the original Rejurin because it's supposed to be the best one for repairing. And the other one's like for after you've done some damage. I got a free hand cream. We forgot to do the jewelry thing last night, you guys. We're doing it tonight. Do not let me forget. Somebody's going to win the 2 necklaces. I bought another EGF. This is the Collagen Silk Ream Ampule by Easy Do. Very excited to try that. And let's see. I have stuff sitting in my drawers too. Sometimes I open up my old Pat McGrath motherships and it brings me joy. My Pat McGrath motherships are buried in the bottom of one of the boxes that I have over here with the eyeshadows in it because I can't stand taking them out. Why is that? Why? I mean, they're gorgeous. They're beautiful eyeshadows. Why do I never use them? I don't know. And for someone that walks around looking like this today, I really don't know. All right, so my questions are, one more time, rebuy. Am I romancing it? You know your rebuys. Everything else is a situationship. So like typically I've purchased my Sephora, the Shiseido cotton because it was the only place to get it. But now there's a lot, you can get it on Amazon. Like anytime, delivered to you the next day. So that's not like a crisis situation anymore. I like waiting for a sale to buy my blades for my Dermaflash. Or if you want to buy an actual Dermaflash, I think the Sephora sale is a good place to do that because I really don't see the Dermaflash going on sale for more than 20% other than Black Friday. It's kind of like one of those things where you just have to sort of decide. You could also wait and buy it on Ulta because you know at some point during the sale or right after, you'll be getting that 20 off prestige coupon that they always do. Size may be smaller. I decided to get the entire Hermes collection and we'll be getting lots of Chanel Le Beige. Wow. What is the whole collection? The lipsticks and that beautiful blush, bronzer, face powder thingamajigger? And have you guys seen the Le Beige? Because I just saw the palette. Motherships are too pretty. I have the same issue. Could she make like a lighter weight version? Just thin and, like with a regular cover? Like she could pretend like she's saving the earth, Or give us singles and let us make our own. And we'll just, I wish are they magnetic? That you can like take them out and put them just into like a one palette. That would be nice. Size indeed matters. In all things, Jacqueline. Okay, So rebuys, I think, go in their own category. Only you know what skincare you blow through, makeup removers, mascaras, eyebrow products, liners, things that you know you cycle through very quickly and use up. I think that is a valid reason to buy. Number 2 says, do I already have this? Same color, same vibe, same job. Check your stash before you check out. I kind of think that when something comes out and it's like every single person does the same video and you see that everybody's posting this one thing and it's all over the place. And then the next day, that's gone. And something else has taken its place. And it's like rinse and repeat. If we already have something and we're not using it, why would we buy this thing and feel like we're going to use it? Number 3, will this actually make it into rotation? Real rotation, real life, not could I see myself using this? So you have to actually have like a use case in mind for whatever it is you're buying. It could be a special occasion or a vacay or a certain, party or whatever that you're going to or event. Maybe it's an everyday thing for the office. Maybe it's just something that you would like on weekends. Great. Number 4, is this the best? Hello, Holly, I wrote this for you. Or is it just mid? We only buy the best here. If you're not sure, it's mid. We're not buying mid anymore. We are just not. Would I buy this at full price if there was no sale? So if the sale doesn't make it good, are you just kind of using it for the return policy, which is a valid reason? I agree, but I also think that Nordstrom has a good return policy too, and I'm going to just say that. And so does Ulta. As long as you're not Holly and you buy something from there and then you get something that's already been used, that still has scarred me. Is this actually the best price? So when you look on a brand website, you know how like the screen always jumps at you and wants you to sign up and give your email and your phone number so they can irritate you. What does that % off say on that initial screen? You can also Google like discount codes for blah, 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 or ask your AI assistant to help you find the best price for something. I do want to know this. How many days is it until Memorial Day? Okay, so it's about a month and a half away. So from now until the end of May, do you have to use whatever it is? Because if you don't, and it's not something that you think is going to just be gone, I don't know what sells out like that anymore. It's very hard. I mean, I guess Chanel just did that with the blue thing. I don't understand. Like, here you are. We finally did something that everybody likes. Oh, we're not going to let you buy it. I don't get it. I think that you will get a better price on things during Memorial Day, particularly on a brand's website, because they have to cycle through their stuff. So if you don't need it until it's summer, this is not, for sure, not your last sale. I mean, there will be a lot of sales in between, but Memorial Day, we know that we will be piled on with the sales because they want all that merchandise gone because fall's already, coming in behind it, which no one wants to hear. I love summer. I want summer. Chantecaille is now in Sephora, Canada. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. That is so interesting. Only Canada? I'm dying. I'm not buying any skincare for quite a while. I organized my samples today and I could open a skincare boutique in my bathroom. That's awesome, Felice. I love that. It's so great. I love samples. Let's use them. Chantecaille and Sephora. Wow. I have a mental block about using up all of my samples. The beauty ritual is so unsatisfying somehow. It's only unsatisfying if I'm using something that's way out of my price range. Like I'll get a sample of something. Like I have like a little area of samples and it's like this big and the original is like $375 or more. And I'm like, I'm going to save this. What am I saving it for? I should save this. I mean, I have a relationship with my samples. And then I just bring them all to Jamaica and then I get them to the ladies and I'm happy and that works for me. Only Canada at this stage. So interesting. I feel like now that they have new owners, they're trying to expand, obviously. Was Chantecaille even in Canada before? Was it like at a store that closed, like Hudson Bay or one of those? We have to find out more about this. This is very interesting news. Today, I almost fell over when I read about Dolce & Gabbana. I don't want this to make any sounds. So, the breaking news for me is that Stefano Gabbana resigns from Dolce & Gabbana. So, why? What happens? What does this mean? Has anyone found out? I know that one of their brothers took over the beauty part of it, and can you believe they're going to be on Sephora starting tonight? It's kind of cool. I like it. I want to play with that stuff in person. Lisa Bilson loves Chantecaille and lives in Canada, so it must have been available there. Interesting. Good investigating, Judy. I like that. I like that kind of figuring out stuff. Interesting. Okay. Guys, we know what the framework is here. We know that we have to be making really good choices. Let's talk about what is going to be at Sephora and let's look at it. Let me move this over so I can see your comments. All right, we're going to go to new and we're going to go to just dropped. Okay, very bummed today to find out that these blushes are not in store. So it looks like that cream to powder kind of formula to me. And every picture, I went on TikTok. Let me just say that again. I went on TikTok because that just never comes out of my mouth. I thought they looked pretty. I thought they looked blurring on people. I also thought they were very warm. And so as the cool tone person that I am, I have to pause because I really like her formulas. And I tend to think that she skews toward more of like a golden, warm undertone kind of a person. None of the three bronzers worked for me. it's been very hit or miss for me. I have a bunch of her lipsticks. I haven't really worn them that much. I like them. Her lip balm is sensational, but I go through it in like a week. If you like volume and a tubing mascara, she has one. If you're looking for length, it's not my favorite. The eyeliners are ridiculously good. I will tell you. It's probably in my bag. I've been tightlining with that black, and I haven't reached for my Victoria Beckham one since, just because it doesn't transfer down to the bottom. I don't know if it's, well, I mean, I have like makeup on my face, so it's probably not a great advertisement. But I do think that oh my God, you guys, I'm just like a wreck. I think her products are beautiful, but I gotta see those colors in person. Now, if I was a betting woman, which sometimes I am, and I know that I'm gonna want one of these, and I'd really like it for roughly $8 off, I might buy one, and if I don't like the color, I might swap it out after the sale, because we all know that the shipping is going to be like a snail from this. If you don't get in on like that first few hours that it opens. West Minnetonka is in Sephora, Canada. Yay! That's great news. GHD are coming out with a hot air paddle brush, so I need to get that. That's a good purchase, Maria. That's a good purchase. You need to buy a lot of heat protectant. I'm all over that navy eyeliner purse. I just love them so much. Yeah, I mean, that's something that says online only. So I don't even think you can swatch it. I think you just have to go by the photos and your love of the formula. If you love a formula already and you love a new color, that's like a match made in heaven, right? I love when they expand shade ranges of things that I enjoy. So that's an easy one. Okay, so anybody want to comment on the blush? Okay. I'm going to scroll a little bit, but first I want to just show you guys the two Ridurans that are on here. The original one is, I want to read this because I don't want to mess this up. Okay. I'm in the midst right now of trying to figure out which AI assistant I'm going to be using. So I'm using like 3 of them right now, and I can't remember what I asked of who. Here we go. Okay, so the original silver ampule, which is this box right here. This is a single focus formula, pure CPDRN at 0.5%, nothing else competing for real estate. So the whole formula is engineered around one goal: cellular repair and collagen stimulation. Clean, lightweight, fast absorbing. This is the workhorse treatment. This is best for someone whose primary concern is fine lines, loss of firmness, and dullness. It works AM or PM. Okay. Then we have the dual effect. That's the gold. This is the same concentration of CPDRN, but the DOT technology, the DNA optimization technology, enhances the penetration, so it goes into the skin better, And the formula adds a full supporting cast of ceramides, squalane, trihalose, which I don't know what that is, arbutin, and cholesterol. The dual effect refers to anti-wrinkle and deep moisturizing working simultaneously. Best for mature skin that needs regeneration and barrier repair together. This is the more complete formula for my audience. So I'm recommending this unless you're a lunatic like me who's doing a lot of microneedling. This comes in a mask. And so what I use is the mask from this brand, this line called the Turnover. And then on the daily, I'm Gold. If you haven't tried PDRN, I think this is the gold standard. This is by far top tier of all PDRNs, where Geron is at the top. So if you're dying to try a new ingredient, something that you haven't tried before, there's nothing about it that screams salmon. I will say that right now. I would not be putting fish all over my face. It's completely clean. It is a delightful, let's open it. It's a delightful formula. Oh, good. I got the sharp one. Like I said, everything real comes actually sealed. This is kind of satisfying. Oh, hello. This is the silver because I wanted to pick this up for days when I get microneedling, which I'm doing, I think, next week. This has let me take this down for a second. It's got a plunger. I usually do about halfway. That's way too much. I kind of try to give myself a measured amount. It looks like just a runny gel kind of situation. And what I do is I pat on skin that's already wet. So I would have sprayed my face with mist, which, by the way, last night I was cleaning my brushes. I was so tired. Using my really expensive mist to clean my brushes. I thought it was my Sephora brush spray. No. I used about a half a bottle. So like a $50 brush cleaning occurred at my house. So you would have done this on damp skin. And this is going to help support collagen and elastin production in the skin. And I do think that this is what was life-changing for me, for real, is the PDRN. If you haven't tried it and you are in the mood, I think saving $10 is a great thing. If you decide not to buy it during the Sephora sale, I'm working with the Korean market by my house, and they are redoing their entire website. So very, very soon, the e-commerce is going to be really good. They hired some LA firm to redesign their whole shtick. So it is all authentic. It does all come from Seoul, and I can vouch for it. Anything that you buy on a secondary market, I just don't advise. Buy from the brand or buy from a trusted seller. That's all I'm going to say on everything. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. I'm already juggling Calisum, Medicate, and Korean products. Then you're in a really good place, Judy, and you don't need anything else. That's a good feeling. too many options twice a day. Okay, put a pin in that because that's my whole thing. I created a system that helps you know what it is that your skin needs on that day. And I can't wait to do it. We're going to start it. I'm ignoring the Sephora sale after tonight. And I'm going full blown on skincare. And it's not just K Beauty, guys. It's a whole new way of looking at what you have, what you need, what you don't need, when you need it, and supporting your skin in doing the jobs that it has to do. So I've been dying to try Medicate and Calisym, and I would love for one of those to go on sale. I want to try your Korean website and get the original stuff. Okay, so let me pull their website down. Now, their website sucks right now because I tried to start linking stuff, and because if you guys go on my shop, there's like a section you'll see I've made progress on my K Beauty, but it's not finished. It is mitakbeauty.com. But I will tell you, if you don't find it on the website, feel free to call the store and ask if they have it, because the website right now is not representative of all the products that they have. They just opened up in Woodfield Mall, which is like a big, huge mall. They're opening in another mall called Gurney Mills, and it's like a gigantic outdoor mall. They're expanding, and it's a business that's doing really, really well because their relationships in Korea matter. He's getting in a bunch of new stuff. There's like a new generation of products coming. The great thing about the global skincare market is that we get access now, and they get access now to everything. So it works. I know, I can't wait for them to finish the website either. Now, what I would be willing to do is walk around the store and do like a little shopping thing. I'd be happy to do that. Just kind of go into each little section and make a video. I can do that. They can pretty much, if you go on Olive Young and you look around, and you go on Huahe and you look around and you kind of decide on some products, if you are trying to refill something rather than buying it on Amazon, you can call the store if you don't see it, and they'll work something out with you. They're really, really good. I will definitely do a tour, Judy. That sounds like a good Sephora week thing to do. Okay, so what are we wrestling with in our carts? How many people have 72 things in their carts right now? I don't even remember what's in my cart. Okay, one of the things that I do want to try is the new serum from Wise Beauty. I know I said this yesterday, but there's a little set that you can get of a mini of that, a mini of the primer that's her sunscreen, and it's very glowy and pretty, and one of her lippies for like $40 or something. Really a good deal. I've been very impressed with her products. I don't feel like she's a celebrity cash grab. I feel like she's a beauty lover. Her podcast is so good. Like, she and her friend, they talk about every good product. They don't gatekeep. They're not pretentious. They understand that like real people have real needs. And the biggest thing for her was having crazy hyperpigmentation and melasma. So she's all about brightening and, turning the skin over and not looking overly made up. I'm really hoping that the combination of the new serum And this glow primer will be enough to just go out with nothing. Because I go out with nothing with this. Because it's a really pretty finish that it leaves on the skin. It leaves you glowy and it's hydrating. But it's not like grease ball kind of hydrating looking. It just looks like good skin. Like you're having a good skin day. And it gives you just that little bit of blur. And so I'm hoping that like the other serum and this is my run out the door. I've got 30 seconds to get out of the house program. So I will report back because I'm buying that tomorrow in person. I'm not waiting. That's one where it's like, I'm done with that. Like I don't need to talk about it. That's something that I know I want to buy. And I feel like that's how this should be. If it had launched 2 weeks from now, I'd still buy it. The fact that it's going to be on sale, well, I'll take it. It's a nice thing. Check out her line. They kind of have it like in the back, like that back wall. She has like a small section. Okay. The windows are open. I have not tried this makeup remover or her eye patches, but I do know that I've seen one of her friends, like wear them and take them off, and it was like, wow, they're very brightening. Every time I see PDRN, I read more. Now I'm not going to be able to unsee that, Judy. Thanks. I'm just kidding. Oh, Rebecca, hello. I was just saying that I put on my stories that you did the number 2 of the Westman Atelier, and it's on your video. Because I was not able to get swatches of that today. I have to go to Nordstrom tomorrow, and the girl that I like to work with wasn't there today. I just blew it off. You whittled your cart down today. You got down to only get 15% off. What do you mean? You only get 15% off. Somebody here can share their 20% off with you. Everybody gets to share one. I'm sorry, I've already shared mine with the girl that works at the K Beauty store. She's like 18 years old. She's in college, and she was going to buy a couple things. So every person, when you go on the app, when you open it up on the Sephora, on the main page, up at the top, where there's like a party hat and stuff, because it's a party that they're having. It says, Michelle, give a friend 20% to shop during a Sephora savings event. And when you click it, it generates a code that you can send to somebody. So raise your hand if you need a 20 off, guys, because somebody here can give it to you. It's super easy. Every sale, it's like that. You can always share your 20% off with a person that does not have 20% off. The only catch is that they have to sign up to be on Sephora. No, clearly we all are, so it shouldn't be hard. Rebecca, did you try Hannah's Delilah stuff? I ordered the new smoothing product and the eye stuff. I don't know what the Delilah stuff is. I haven't tried Delilah. I was surprised to get your Westman swatches. That was my fault. You were supposed to get your Westman. Well, they're on your video. Well, I don't do like swatches on demand over here like you do. You guys, Rebecca is the swatch queen for all the horrible swatching that you've seen here. She is the goddess of all makeup. More makeup has touched her hands in the last 25 years than she will ever be able to explain. And having been an editor behind, the typewriter, a real writer, like with a real writing background, who edits and does editorial work, they used to Give them everything. Please post about it. Say something. Here's all of it. And everybody loved Rebecca at that preschool when she brought stuff and shared it with everybody. Life was different. So she's been through it, and she's got tons of makeup, and she does the best swatches. So if you're not already watching her, she's a great, fun, amazing source, and she's not long-winded like me. She gets it done, and there's always a video, and she really honestly tells you how it is. Enough said. Plus, I love her. So I'm biased. I can't say that I'm not. I am. Okay, my whole screen just got big. There we go. Okay, the next thing that I want to get to oh, hello. This is the mask that I was just speaking about. If you're going to try a mask, not the Dior eyeshadow, don't do that one. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, here we go. This is the turnover mask. If you are doing a peel or, your weekly maintenance, and you do your little shaving thing or your dermaflash, whatever floats your boat, this is a great way to finish it up, because you will feel fantastic. And there's enough serum in there for many masks. You can either bottle up the serum and refrigerate it, or you can fold the top over and put the mask on. You can mark that you had it on one side or whatever. It's going on your face. It's not going to spoil. It's not going to be, people reuse things all the time. Think about eyelashes and, whatever. This is not like a one-time use. You're going to get at least 2 uses, maybe more out of it. And you're going to take the rest of the serum and cover your body in it. And it's truly a healing thing. So if you have sensitive skin, the only thing I will say is that they do have fragrance, not like, oh my God, perfume, but they're not unscented. And I do want people to know that. It's important. So it's a big detail for some people. So that's that and the Ace Tour are the 2 things that I'm thinking about buying for less money. But at my Korean market, they have sales all the time. Okay. We all know this is on the table for people. If you don't know what color you are, take a guess. Buy it on sale. You're going to save about $15. And if your color doesn't work, you'll swap it out. That's a great purchase for the Sephora sale, because Gucci doesn't really put her stuff on sale very much. She is in some retailers, so it's not like Sephora is the only person at the party. But I think everybody who's tried the formula loves it. And yesterday we did talk about the sticks that are contour, and this is a bronzer, and she's also got the powder bronzer. I mean, there are a lot of formulas. There are also, if you look at your blush duos, in a lot of those duos, it's a bronzer color with a blush. I know there was 2 different kinds, but they have the same packaging, so they're all in the same place. I think her formula is beautiful, and I think if you want to save $15, I mean, blessings on this. I think this is a nice summer, get. But you also can get a stick and save some money and just sort of bronzer. I would love to see like a show of hands of either a Y or an N. Are you contouring anymore? Or are you bronzing? Contour, bronzer, neither. Sometimes I'm just going crazy with blush. I'm just making sure that my face has like some definition. Like I look flat right now. But just a little bit like back here makes a huge difference. And then, you know, hitting yourself where the sun hits is a nice thing. I think we've covered the Westman. I think we're good on that. Okay. The Westman Atelier Hydro Balm. These are $50, so you're going to save 10. I think they're great. I know that everybody here does not, so please put your comment into the chat for other people. If you do like the formula, if you didn't like the formula, if it could be better, did you like the colors? Is there something that you want people to know? I think this is a good time to say it. The packaging is like a 10. They all stick to each other. This is Cafe Creme. Easiest color to wear in like the whole world. Onyx lives in my purse. But this one, it's buttery, it's yummy. The colors are pretty. The packaging's beautiful. And you're saving $10. I think that's good. Oh, Rebecca. I am long-winded. You've never contoured. Jacqueline, that should be your tagline. I love it. You got Onyx. It seems to turn bright pink after a while. Not sure. Really? I don't know if you've met this liner yet. This is the Kulfi, and the color is Chellin, and it's like a match made in heaven for Onyx. And if you want the color to really last, this is a stain. So you can put this underneath on your whole lip and top it with Onyx. People need to call it fig because it looks like a fig to me. But amazing. I think the Westman Atelier Balm didn't work for me in Palm Desert, but it seems to be fine in Illinois. What was the temperature when you were there, Felice? Wasn't it like 100 or more? It's a dry heat. When people say that, I love it. I think they're great. If you like a sheer color, it's great. You had Chellin in your cart and took it out. I like fig though. Let me show you this color because it doesn't even. Let me grab Onyx, and I just want to show you because every color is like the same in this. Okay. I do have one of these in my purse, just FYI. Okay, so if I want a balm type of product to last, these liners are great. They're retractable too, which is kind of nice. And I don't know what they did with the technology, but it doesn't like, you can put it on top of a lipstick and it doesn't ruin it. But I just like to go very lightly. Got to work quick. I like them to be blurred. And I just want to do like a nice shape. And I keep smudging till I'm happy with it. I'm going to go in the middle, just put some of this pigment here, and kind of smash my lips together a little bit. So I'm just staining them. Just enough so that behind it is some color. And then I feel like you get that real onyx color that lasts. And if you think that it's not quite dark enough, you can take a little bit more. Fix the shape. I think these are great. And they come in some nudes. So I think this is a good match. A shorter wearing lip with a longer wearing liner. You got to fill in the middle, otherwise you get that circle. 104, Felice. It didn't work. I love you, Felice. 104 degrees. Okay, you sold me. I'm also getting a Gucci lip stain, probably maple. You cannot go wrong with the Gucci lip stain. Rebecca, are you still here? I want her to come back because we don't like any of the same stuff. Come back for a second. Okay. We're going to get some thoughts from her. I do have a couple of the nudes. This one is Platonic. It's that, you know, like the color that people are putting around their lips. The nude. This is like a browner version. This one is called Flames. Flames has more of a pinky beige vibe. And Platonic, let me do the same thing with Platonic. Platonic is a little bit more brown. And Flames, like you can't even look at them next to each other because they are both nudes, but they're different nudes. And then there's a third one that I couldn't get my hands on that rounds out the nude category. But the colors are great, and I really do like the quality of these. I think they're fantastic. Rebecca, you were doing your exercise. What do you think about the Coffee Lip Stain pens, the Westman Atelier lipsticks, and the Gucci, the new Gucci lip? That's the big question. Of all the lip stains that you've tried, where does Gucci sit on that list? Hi, Lisa. You're here. It's so nice to see you. You love the Coffee and the Westman and the Gucci, all three in your rec video from today. All right, you guys, you can go see them on Rebecca's channel. Thank you. We never like the same stuff. But the Gucci is truly exceptional because a lip stain is very hard to do, I think. And get some hydration with it. It usually just doesn't happen. Okay, go exercise. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Okay, let's take a walk through the store. The Refi. I saw that the Lipstick Lesbians had this on. I'm in an I can't decide phase of this because I can't stop wearing the It Cosmetics. And if you're in the mood for a foundation, it's like a whipped formula. It's hydrating and really pretty. You can go right off of this. The packaging is kind of genius. It is delightfully hydrating. Like if you are dry like a desert, you will absolutely love this. I think it is for dry skin people and they can rejoice. And it is vein covering, but thin, and it does dry down eventually. It's beautiful. Like it's really pretty. Like I need to be wearing this more. Like every time I look at it, I'm like, ooh, like that's a big difference, you know? And I love a small business and I love innovation and I love just this whole packaging situation is nice. You don't need a palette. I like it. I think she did a good job and there's a lot of good colors. It's still living in my Lazy Susan, so we know it's good. I hear the Tom Ford is amazing too, the lip stain. I have the Tom Ford. Rebecca, I would be happy to send one to you. I had to buy 4 of them. I don't think it's as hydrating by this much. The Gucci is just really special. It's wild that all the coffee liners are sold out. I don't think they anticipated, this is like a real sellout. This is like, we're a small business and Sephora has us and we went viral. Holy mackerel. I think that's what happened here. When you don't have enough stock because your product goes crazy, you can usually drum up some more money from your investors and build out. And I'm sure that's what's happening to them. I think they're outgrowing themselves with every launch. And this is what happens with indie beauty. You know, they have this much capital and they can put this much in and make this much product. And this is not a fake sellout, you know, where, oh, it's sold out on Sephora. Oh, it's back next week. We know it's a lengthy process. I like the transparency of Lisa Eldridge when she talks about hers. When she brought back the, what was it called? The lavender palette, her animal, her cat. What was the palette called? The lavender colors. Oh, it's like escaping me. She sold out of it and said, you know what, you guys? I'll bring it back in the spring because it's going to take me that long to make it. Betty, thank you. Thank you. Betty. And she was transparent. She's a small business who didn't anticipate that this palette was going to do this much business. And instead of saying, oh, I'll make it permanent or oh, whatever. Oh, sorry, you know, we're so exclusive, you can't get it. She said, you know what, you guys, I never thought that this many of you were going to want this palette, and I'm going to bring it back in the spring. Because when you're a small business and you have to start over sourcing all those ingredients again and matching it up to what everybody else already has, That's a big endeavor and it's real. I think that's what happened with Refi. The Refi skin tint is so good. I agree so much. It's a little more coverage than the It. Let's take out the It. Is the It in my purse? It probably is. It is. Okay. Just saying. Okay, here's my It. We're going to give it, oh, it's so cooling. They don't have It at Sephora, just FYI, but the color difference is definitely there. But you can see they both have a nice blur. This has a little less coverage than the Refi. You get a little bit more. Finish-wise, they're both radiant, but not, glittery or whatever. But I feel glowy in both of them. I think both of them give pretty skin vibes. And in the summer, I like something kind of lighter weight. I like the idea of this whipped formula and the cooling sensation of the It. So I'm going to work with that. Molly will be getting another one of these because this is the best thing that the Dior's made in years. This is the 00 Luminescence powder for people who hate powder. This is your powder. Molly shared with us that she panned hers already. So, Ace Tura. Get one of these if you're dry. You're going to love me. Speaking of Refi, anyone use their setting spray? Anybody? Thank you for sharing, Betty. I see only 3 Kulfi liners sold out, probably by VIB date, though. Let me go on here and just search it. There are 7 shades. Okay, this new AI situation on Sephora with the popular now. By the way, I started asking Sephora AI some questions yesterday. They have some kinks that they're going to need to iron out with their AI person, their AI technology. I was asking like what's coming, what was just released and stuff, and it really just seemed very keyword, I'm going to say this to you kind of thing. The whole thing felt icky and I clicked out. I didn't like it. Okay, we have no idea what's in stock where. The one thing that you can always do after you see that it's sold out online, click not just your store, but click the button that says same day delivery. Because what that does is it checks all the stores around you to see if they can get it to you. And when you see that you can get it, you can either have it delivered or you can, use your fingers and type in some of the different stores and see what shows up. And usually you can find it in store, purchase it, and pick it up kind of situation, which is nice. Okay, so Chori I do not have. Medium rose mauve sounds gorgeous to me. Looks fantastic. I hope I can find it. Flames is the one that I showed you that was like the pinky beige. Platonic is the cool taupe. That was that more like nudie color. I'd call it neutral. I'm not calling it cool. It's not cool. It's cooler. Everything is relative. La La La. I don't have that, but I've tried it and it's pretty. It says cool beige. Again, when you're going through these, you're just going to have to sort of guess. Unless you can go into a store that has the samples. Like if they're sold out, they probably still have their tester. And that's what I was drawing at myself. This is a Southeast Asian brand. They do cater to all skin tones. So you'll see that it's not just like a pinky nude and a beigey nude. They get into color and they go deep. Chellum is the one that I have on right now that they're calling berry brown. I would call it berry berry. And then Swoon is a deep mahogany. That is one dark color, dark brown. If you love a 90s lip, this is the dark brown version. And it's great for deep skin tones. I think you really can't go wrong. You probably have lipsticks that are going to coordinate with this kind of a look. It's kind of like if you find them, great. Grab one, try it, see what you think. You can always return it. It's Sephora, right? You can also shop their website. And sometimes, let's see if we're right. Sometimes they have to fill Sephora first, and sometimes they can do themselves first. Let me share the screen. So knowing that this is an indie brand makes me want to order it from them. So it says, you've got an exclusive discount. What are you shopping for today? All right, we're going to give them lip. You've got an exclusive discount. So you would type in your email. I'm going to X out because I'm already on their email. I don't know what their % off is, but I'm sure somebody can Google it and put it in the chat. Cult favorites for your perfect pout. So they also have this glossy balm now. Exclusive discount. So they're not going to let you forget. Let's see what's in stock here. Okay, so they are on pre-order with a shipment of April 18th to May 2nd. So guys, production is real here. Then we've got Flames, also on pre-order, April 18th to May 2nd. Chori Chori, also on pre-order, April 18th to May 2nd. Same with Platonic. Same with Jan. I missed Jan on the website. It's a deep brown. Apparently, you can get Jan right now. This is the dark brown color. Chellum is on pre-order. And Swoon is the really, really deep mahogany color. So you can get the two darker browns right now, and all of the rest of them are on pre-order for about 10 days from now. So right around the time that the sale's over. So good for them. If somebody Googles what do you get off, I would love to know. Let's ask one of my AI assistants. What is the discount on the first purchase you make on KULFI Beauty? It says that they tend to be between 10 and 20% off when you do it, and They have a Memorial Day sale apparently. They must be listening to me. It's in pre-production, so real deal, real sellout. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna get back to, oops. Stop. Okay, I think we're gonna take like a 2-minute bathroom break while my computer breathes.
Ryan.
That would be my husband. And my son talking very loudly up here. All right, I'm gonna use the ladies' room in my gorgeous. I'm gonna put the gorgeous Gucci up here for you to look at, and I will be right back. Get your lists together because whatever you have questions about that's in your cart that you're not sure about, throw it in the chat and let everybody have at it. Okay? Be back 1 sec. Okay. But shipping minimum matters too. 10% at coffee I Googled. Hold on to that thought. I only have a perfume in my cart, not really wanting much this time around. Okay, I just asked one of my fantastic AI assistants that works for me when the best time to buy is. Is it the Sephora sale or is it Memorial Day? And I got a lot of information. It said the real sales were at Memorial Day. It was averaging 20% on consistently on Westman Atelier, Nordstrom, Saks, Bloomingdale's had 15 to 20, 20 to 25 for brands like Tom Ford, occasionally Lisa Eldridge, Current Body. All of them do between 20 and 25% off. All of them run Memorial Day sales. The strategy is to buy at Memorial Day. But if it's something that's going to sell out or not be available or be less predictable, pick it up at 20% off. But the real shift is Sephora convenience versus Memorial Day value. If you can wait the few weeks, you're going to have a wider selection of products that are available on sale. True luxury houses. Yves Saint Laurent did 15 to 20. Guerlain does 15 to 20. Givenchy 15 to 20 with bundles. Dior at select retailers 15 to 20. Chanel Beauty 0%. None. It looks like if you want prestige, you're going to get about 20 to 25%. Violet Gray does the tiered thing. Blue Mercury was up to 25% depending on what you spend. Okay, so it said the most common is 15 to 20. The best realistic is 20 to 25. And sometimes they stack at 30 depending upon your spend. In bold, Sephora is not, in 3 capital letters, the best place to buy the brands during Memorial Day. These brands exactly. Pick them up when they do their sales. Chanel never does. VBB, she will do something like, I'll give you a bag or something like that. Westman Atelier, she does do some sales. So give me a summary. If there's something that you're dying to get your hands on, it's worth it to do it. And if you want that return flexibility and you're not willing to wait for Nordstrom, they're having their beauty event in a couple of weeks. I know because I got invited to like some Tom Ford thing that they're doing. Like they have like a person coming to do makeup. Felice, we should talk about that. It's on a Saturday at 8 o'clock in the morning. I might be interested though. Luxury Memorial Day, the truth. Discount reality. 15 to 20 standard, 20 expected. 25 is a strong deal, and 30% only with tiers, gift cards, and stacking. Best values last year. Saks, Neiman's, Nordstrom, because they gave 20 off. Even Sephora had sales during Memorial Day. New or unsure Sephora, known and loved, wait for Memorial Day. The bottom line, luxury rarely goes above 20. But if you do the stacking deals at some of these retailers, you can get 25 or 30% off. So It's not the only game in town. I do want to kind of run through these. Just give a holler if there's something that you want to talk about that I don't talk about. You guys know I really like the Gucci. The Yves Saint Laurent liners are beautiful. The colors are very close looking online, but so different on your skin, worth going to swatch. You're torn on the 1 and 2 Westman Atelier bronzer. I saw, did you guys see the video that I sent into the Only the Best thing where the girl swatched number 1 against number 1 and number 2 against number 2 from 1 and 2? It's a lot warmer too. It's a lot warmer, and there's a video in the group Instagram. Let me see if I can pull it up. I can't even remember the lady's name. I just Googled like swatches of Westman Atelier 1 and 2. Oh my God, this is like the funniest thing. Okay. Messages. Only the Best. Did I not link it? Why don't I see it? I thought that I linked it.
Donnie? Donnie?
Can you hear my husband yelling for the dog? Here we go. Swatch comparisons of the new Westman Atelier. I found it. She's gonna have to run through it again. So number 1 is on the left and number 2 is on the right. And she's gonna swatch them so that the number 1s are together and the number 2s are together. Let me put her volume on.
So we have Soleil Parfait 1, Soleil Parfait 2, Soleil Parfait 1, Soleil Parfait 2. I hope this is helpful. Let's do a quick swatch comparison between the new Westman Atelier Sun-Tone Bronzing Creme and the shade Soleil Parfait 1 and Soleil Parfait 2. I had a difficult time deciding which to get, so I thought it might be helpful to someone else to see the two side by side. So we have Soleil Parfait 1, Soleil Parfait 2, Soleil Parfait 1, Soleil Parfait 2. I hope this is helpful.
Okay, and she's BINX Cat Forever.
Atelier Sun-Tone Bronzing Creme.
Bin X. Okay, she was awesome. Those were great. Okay, I think it has to be 1. I was really hoping it was rosy bronze, but it's not. It is not rosy. This is not the rosy that I was hoping for either. If you want rosy, you can get it, but it's going to be labeled a contour in a stick. I'm going to put some on because I literally have nothing on, and why not? I'm going to go into the lighter color. I'm going to do the side of my face with the number 1, and then I'm going to grab a couple contour sticks and do the other side. I'm going to take number 2 and hit back here a little bit just to get a little definition and really kind of get the jaw. And then don't forget like where the sun would really hit. And that did me some favors, and I don't even have like foundation on. But if you look, you can get nicely bronzed. Let me grab 2 contours. Okay. I'm going to use cocoa because I feel like it's a really rosy color. This pigment does not melt the way that the other one does, but it still spreads very nicely. But as you can see, this is not a cool tone contour on me. This is a beautiful bronze. I'm just going right off of the bullet because I live dangerously. Get where the sun would hit me. Give myself a little definition. The sticks are less money. You're only getting 1 shade. So if you bought 2, it would be like the same thing. But this is the cocoa alone. And just for kicks, I'll take a teeny little bit of biscuit because a lot of us have this one laying around. I like biscuit right here, just to give me that hint of definition. And I'm going like on top of the bone, not just on the bottom, because otherwise my face pulls down. Take a little of it here just to get like a shadow, especially when I don't have anything else on. And then just blend it all in. Okay, I'm going to put biscuit on here and cocoa. This is number 1. This is cocoa. This is biscuit. Remember, they blend. Okay, so this side is cocoa, and this side is number 1. That's number 1. number 2. Either way, you're going to get a bronzy look. And I don't even have blush on or anything. This is much more rosy. And this is much more, I'm going with neutral. It's pretty neutral. It's warm enough. It's not super warm. But if you want that reddish kind of tan, I feel like cocoa is going to give you that in a different way. I know it's very hard to decide. I think that the duo bronzers are likely to sell out first. And the contour sticks have been out for a bit. I don't know if they'll be as popular, you know, with as many people trying to get them because they've been out. My guess is that the duo bronzer is a hot ticket item. As long as it's not orange, I think it's so pretty. Cocoa is a must though. You have to remember that everybody has a slightly different skin tone. Things are going to look different when you have other makeup on. I think her products are so good that I buy them in so many colors because I love her formulas. I don't think you'll be disappointed with either choice, Mel. I really don't. If I could only have one, probably cocoa, just because it gives me a little bit more rosiness. But I can achieve a rosiness here with whatever color blush I want. This kind of takes me already to that place. It's like a personal choice thing. You can't go wrong. But I do think these are going to be selling out first. Can I compare number 1 to the Mario Skin Enhancer? Yes. Okay. Here is the Mario Skin Enhancer. This is light medium. I'm going to do this kind of heavy because this is notoriously beautifully sheer. Okay, so that is the Mario. Okay. It is so hard to see. Just going to do like a giant part of my hand. Okay, that's the Mario. Then we have the 2 shades here. Let me see if I can. Let me change my lighting really quick. this is white light now. That is the Mario side. This is number 1, and just for fun, we'll throw cocoa on. And biscuit. Okay, so biscuit is on my knuckles. This is number 1. This is Mario. This is Coco. I think number 1 is kind of yellow, but you didn't compare. No, it's up here now. Faro, medium, bois to cocoa or whiskey, reddish. Okay, I will do that next. The second shade of the Cerakote bronzer is reddish too. I'm very fair and like it. I don't have those. I did not keep those. They didn't work for me. The Westman Atelier looks a bit warmer than the Mario. It is. It is warmer. Honestly, the Mario is the most neutral of all of them. I want to do biscuit right next to the Mario. Okay. So I did biscuit over here so that you could see the color. It would blend out. This is the Mario. So the biscuit is in the same tonal range, a tiny bit deeper, but like depth of color, very similar. When I'm looking at it under these white lights like this, the cocoa looks extremely, extremely warm. This one from Mario almost goes green. It's so neutral beige. The biscuit is over here also and up on my knuckles. This is number 1. Mario. Cocoa. And this is biscuit next to Mario. Can I do some like back bends and acrobatics for anybody? Great comparison. I use the Mario so much it's hitting pan, but the Westman Atelier is just so luxe you want it. Let me kind of get back to normal here. I'm going to leave the light on white as long as we're swatching. Gosh. The second color of this compact is pulling more orange next to the Mario. But if I cover the Mario up, it's fine. I'm going to take off this side and put the Mario on. Okay. Sorry that I'm a train wreck today, and it's just the day. One day. Okay, this is the light medium Mario. It's that same feel. Same feel as the Westman, a little thinner feeling maybe. easier to spread and thinner. Love these brushes. With the Mario, I feel like you can't overdo it. It's one of the things I love about it. And I definitely did the light medium in this because it pulls more neutral, less warm on me than the light. The Mario is always natural looking. Certainly not as beautifully packaged, but I don't walk around with the package on my face ever. And let me really go hard on this one so you can see. I mean, I'm trying to be like a bronze, like we were in the 80s, maybe. I'm just trying to give you as much color as I can. Okay, that's Westman. And this is Mario. It's like impossible to get this to be anything but perfect. So, Mario, Westman. Let me pull you in. Westman, Mario. If I ever wear this much in a normal day, you guys have to tell me that I look crazy. Westman, Mario. The Westman looks pretty on you. It doesn't look orange, kind of golden hour. What's the price of the Mario? Just out of curiosity. Because it's a large pan. Let's see how many ounces and stuff you get. So this is 5 grams. This is 4.5 grams. Okay, so you're getting more product, but you're getting 2 colors. A little bit thinner. This is a little bit more body to it. Okay, so the Mario is $34, so you'd save like $7. So it puts it in the 25-ish range. And then the Westman Atelier is 75, so less 15. This is like 60. 2 colors. Fancier compact. More product. You know what might be the sweet spot, Molly? Use this with cocoa. And then you only have to buy one thing. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's hear from everybody. Westman. I hate my chin here. Mario. From blue to happy. I mean, packaging is part of the love that we have. I'm not saying that it's not important, because this does feel like drugstore yucky. Like, why can't he do something, just something else? I don't know. I find this to be like not loved, but the formula, I just rebought this, recently because I really like it. Do I like this? Yes. Am I going to wear this? Yes. Would I have been fine with Coco? Yes. Let me put Coco on the side because I've got the Mario here. If I just add a little to the lot that I already have on, just to give it like a little bit more of like that sun look. So you've got like 2 shades over here. So now this is Mario with Coco. And this is just the Westman alone. The one. What do you guys think? I mean, the funny thing about this one is that I don't feel like the 2 shades appear super different on the skin because they're in the same family. I mean, look how beautifully that just melted into the skin. The Cocoa is going to blend well also. It's just a different, I don't know, the product feels more like the Mario than the stick, obviously. But we all know what the stick feels like and that it works nicely. I mean, she's got blushes like that. She's got, all kinds of things that are in the stick formula. This is dried down, not going anywhere. This one is like in the process. Maybe a little bit over here. It's really, if you love the blue, I mean, she got us with that color, didn't she? It's a tough one. Does anybody else want to chime in while I make it so I can see again? The blue is just happy. I just wanted to revisit the YSLs. There's something all over this packaging. It's like there's mascara on here or something. I don't know. All right, anyway. These, I've got to clean off my hand. The colors and the blur are really pretty. And I've decided that if you're going to do a blurry matte and you want to get it from like a big store and not from like actual K Beauty that this formula came from, where these are everywhere and super cheap, the blurry lip. I think this is a nice lipstick. And they brought it to the masses. I mean, it's a beautiful formula, but it's so very K-beauty. And like the place I was at today had 87 of these in like the $15, $20 range. But you get the packaging, which is really pretty. And lipstick is something that we usually carry around and reapply. I think the colors are stunning, and I think that they did a beautiful job on this, and I'm sure it'll sell. I'm sure that it's popular. The Nude Hours palette, it was showing that it was sold out again, but honestly, I'm sure it'll be back. I still haven't even swatched it. I'm thinking about giving it to my sister as a gift. It's really pretty. And it's a lot more like I would wear it than I thought it would be. Being a cool tone person. The size is insane. We talked about the liners. These are beautiful. I feel like these have to be tried on to find your perfect nude because they did such a good job like tweaking. The Tom Ford Soleil lips that are tinted and glossy. I think they're really pretty. My favorite one of all of them is Nude Bikini, which I'm going to put on for you guys. I want to talk about the difference between this and the Gucci. There's your doe foot. You got your pretty Tom Ford packaging that they changed, but it seems to be a theme. Let's change everything this year. This is such a nice formula. It's thin enough that you can spread it. And get just a nice stain. And you can add more to it to get that glossy effect. I think this color is really pretty. Nude Bikini. So I like this. I think it's really pretty and for a stain. They do stain. But I gotta tell ya, ooh, I just wiped my face in the bronzer fantastic that I have going on over here. If I have to pick one, I'm picking the Gucci. Specifically the color that I love. Did I just grab it? Yeah. My favorite color is this is a sad moment. Two 225. It's number 225. I'll look in 1 second. This is like I want to wear it every day, all the time. I want them to come out with this in 100 colors. It makes me not want to wear anything else. And the color is phenomenal. What is 225? These will go fast. We all know that. The thing about these is that the colors don't look like they do on here. So I'm in 225, which you would think would be this color, 226. So that's what it looks like on me. But it's not. It's this. This is called Marianne Mauve. Marianne. It's my favorite. If you are like in that kind of lavender love, kind of lilac moment situation, and you got a little bit of a cool undertone, this is your jam. Gucci's never afraid to go there, which is something that I really appreciate. And I do like the other color a lot. And I have 3 of them in my cart. So I think that's what I'm going to buy during the sale. It's just more of these, and I'll try the colors and see what I think. I was thinking about mixing the really, really hot pink. I was even asking my AI assistant like what those colors would look like together. I really want it to look like Emma Rosewood or Rose Dust, because that is like a pinky nude. So I think if I take this and I add a little bit of the pink to it, I might get there. So weirdly, I think I'm going to rebuy the one that I returned and get it with the pink. I'm not going to try the Elsa because that was way off. But I'm thinking about trying Valeria Rosewood. I don't know. There's something about it that's saying maybe if I add, a little brown to it or something, it'll get there for me. I don't know. I just know that this formula is like wins the lip race for me. I love it. What are people debating? What are the important things? Because it's getting late and I want to make sure that we give swatches to anybody who needs or feedback to anybody who asks questions about any of the new stuff. Is it live yet, you guys? Because it's 11:01 here. Is it Eastern or is it LA time? I think it's now. What's the code this time? Does anybody know here? Spring sale. Let's see what happens if I just type it in. It's live. Okay. I need you to know this. If there is someone that you follow who has helped you out a lot this year, this is the time to use their links. Whoever you link last is the only link that they count. So let's say Rebecca has been your go-to person. Please go through her link. If somebody else is your person, please go through their link. It doesn't matter what product you click on. It doesn't matter what you have. If you go through their link, they will get credit for the whole basket. You can't do different people for different things. So it's a really easy thing to do for those people who have helped. And if you want certain things, I say go shop now because the sale is live. You're debating the Western Telly bombs too, and it is live now. Yep. Let me just say this. No mid. If you have to talk yourself into something and it's not just a matter of not seeing the color, it's a no. If you don't need it in the next month, wait. There will be more sales, I promise you. On the luxury brands like the Dior, Gucci type of thing, think about what retailers they sell at and check to see what they did for Memorial Day last year. You can ask ChatGPT any of those questions or whatever your AI is that you're using. And remember that it's just makeup. And just because it's on sale is not a reason to buy it. If it's not limited edition, it's not going anywhere. If it's something that you use all the time, that you know is something that you just always buy at the sale because it's easy, great. If you want to pick up a bunch of mascaras that are going to stay closed and they'll be fine in whatever formula you'd like, fantastic. But remember that Memorial Day is really soon. Good night, Jacqueline. You guys, have fun with this. Don't stress. This is only the Sephora sale. I feel like people blow this into this giant thing. If you don't want to hear any Sephora noise, come on over here because there won't be any more after tonight. Unless you guys have questions. Otherwise, I'm going full speed into some indie brands and some skincare. That's where I'm headed. I want to have good skin so that I can wear the things that I like and feel good in them. And if my skin doesn't look and feel good, I don't look and feel good. Any last requests? You can DM me if you have personal questions and you're not comfortable asking on here. It's totally fine to send me a message on Instagram, or you can go on my email if you don't have Instagram, michelle.bernstein.beauty@gmail.com. I love you all. I am going to put together a little Sephora shop my thing, and it will be there if you want it. It's not there right now. Do somebody who's really helped you. Love you guys. Remember, it's only makeup. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good night, guys.